Welcome back to my channel. This is Divine Motherhood. I am going to fold some clothes so we can get ready for Thanksgiving. I did a tiny little thrifting. This week I feel like I've been to the thrift store a few times. It's like I'll go weeks and not go at all, and then I had quite a few appointments and stuff going on, so it's like kind of while I was out. But yeah, so I'm just getting laundry and everything put up. We're watching The Never-Ending Story, and Veda's helping me a little bit with the clothes and the blankets. Pretty excited about getting decorated for Christmas, the girls too. Yeah, so I'm just wanting everybody to have like their closets filled, and I went through and had another pile that we put in donate for donations. And then Chad went and dropped off a pie at the church, and yeah, then this is the day before Thanksgiving, and then the next day I'll be kind of doing Thanksgiving prep, and Vivian's helping a lot, and he does the turkey, and he does a good majority of the prep in the morning, and then I was with the little kids, and we wanted to do pictures, updated pictures, so I picked out outfits the night before, went into their closets and just tried finding things that would coordinate or make them feel fancy. So I did that, and they turned out pretty good. Just like homemade pictures. We didn't do anything special. They took pictures with like the turkey in our front yard. We got a blow up turkey on clearance like 2 years ago, and so we put that out like a week or so before Thanksgiving, and it was in the last video. But yeah, that's the donation pile, and the rest of this, then I had the girls like try to match their socks, like pair their socks. But this, it wasn't thrifting, it was Martin's, that's what it was. That's a little like birthday kit, and I figured it'd be great for Veda. It came with like a t-shirt and everything. It was like $2 because it was 90% off. And then all of this was like $1. They're like discard from like Amazon or online shopping, so those white stickers were all $1. This is like a skirt I got for $1. It was originally $60. It's like wild. I love skirts and for summertime and stuff. And then I got this little organizer that hangs off the bassinet or crib. And then these, it's funny because they say 75, like happy birthday 75. And this one's for 40, but the tiaras are very good quality. So the girls said they didn't care that they had those numbers, that they would like those for dress up. And then I used some of the happy birthday stuff I put with our birthday things. I can use them for their birthdays and stuff. Yeah, Vivian made those deviled eggs all by herself. Chad did the eggs the night before. He boiled them. And then now she's peeling potatoes for us. I was telling Chad and Conrad that I was probably going to do their haircut before the photos, because Chad said his hair was getting pretty long. Conrad's too. So Veda was pretending to give Conrad a haircut while I made these bouquets. So it was just like a bouquet of 6 roses, and I wanted to separate the ones that looked more like Thanksgiving for the table, and then the ones that were more of the color. Oh, I love that I got them kissing on camera. It was so cute. She is really good with her little brother. She's a little rougher than Vivian can be, so I have to like remind her a lot of the time. But she was telling me the other day too, like when Juniper gets here, I have to be very careful with her because she'll be even smaller than Conrad. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, but I can be rougher with Conrad. I'm like, you can because he's getting a little bit older, but you still have to be careful. And she's like, yeah. I don't think she liked that very much, but so these ones I thought were more Christmassy, and I left them because we had so much going on today, making the meal, the pictures, the haircuts, and then I knew we were going to be doing Christmas stuff later, so I just put them up in the window, and that's like where they're at now too. But I want to get some pine tree clippings from our pine trees outside, and I want to add those to like bulk it up eventually. So these were the two, the orange and the yellow, I thought were like festive. And then I had this little butter container, and that little vase I realized like matched well together, so I was like, cool. But yeah, so lighting a candle, getting the scents going so we don't smell the boiled eggs. So yeah, just kind of showing what I got going on now at the table. We ended up putting all of our food on the peninsula/island. Half the time we call it an island, half the time we call it a peninsula, but these were like little, I think they're mums that I had for my birthday, and they lasted quite a while, so I'm just clipping off the ones that still had some good life to them, and I was filling around the roses, and it looked really pretty at the end. I thought looked a lot better. This little vase my friend gave me, she does a lot of flowers in her garden, and she actually sells arrangements and stuff, so. And I'm the type of person that, like, if somebody gives me, like, a vase or a canned good or something like that, like, I like to return it, but she was like, no, you can have it, and she's done that, like, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 arrangements, and I love it because she finds, like, the coolest little vases every time. So, yeah, I don't know. Good friend to have, I guess. So I'm setting up the table with my napkins that I got on clearance last year. I'm hoping the stores have some cool ones this year too on clearance. Sometimes I wait too long and they're kind of picked over, and then other times I go and I'm like, the clearance isn't that great yet. So it's like finding that sweet spot of they marked it down enough, but there's still stuff to pick from. So now I'm just finishing the setup for the center pieces. Putting the butter in the jar. These pumpkins I did with my friend, the same friend that gave me the flower arrangement. Her name's Courtney. We went over to her house and the kids had a play date, and we did pumpkins, and her and I did like hodgepodge with the dried flowers. It was so pretty. It was my first year. Even Chad was like, I don't want to throw these pumpkins away, they're really nice. I'm like, thank you. So yeah, now I'm gonna cut Conrad's hair. I didn't video the whole thing because he's a baby. I gotta move him around a lot, and at this point, my phone storage was getting a little wild, so I had to go and fix that, delete some of the other videos I had made, but yeah, he's pretty good. I've cut his hair since he was he like 3 months old when I gave him his first haircut? I don't know. He had a lot of hair when he was born, and it was really dark, and then it got blonde. And it's still blonde. It's like dirtying up a little bit, but handsome kid. And then I cut Chad's hair. As you can see, he had crazy wild bed head. It's getting long. He has very like similar hair with Conrad. They have very fine hair, but they have a lot of it. But because it's like that like dirty blonde, very light brown, you have to be careful with like how much length you leave, because you don't want it to look like almost see-through because of the texture. So and I've styled his hair before, like for special occasions, and he'll let me, but like he's a simple country guy. Like he just wash and go, simple man, and nothing wrong with that. He like takes pride in his body and his appearance and stuff, but he just really doesn't like go above and beyond that with like styling and stuff. So that's okay. So now I'm just finishing up, trimming him up, and this is about when my phone was like, "You're full." So we finished up the food. He took his shower. We finished up getting ready, and then we had enough storage for pictures. So we took family photos and little like maternity tribute. And then the kids, Conrad loved the turkey. All the kids do. They do love the turkey. But yeah, so this was the end result here. I made the charcuterie boards and Polish roses. And then I did like a blueberry punch. Yeah. And we were all happy. And then this is afterwards. Vivian and Chad went out. They started taking all the fall stuff down and putting them in totes and sorting them. And they went down to the guest house and got all of the Christmas stuff. Totes for days. Some of those totes had like my brother's stuff in it, and some of them had just some other like random stuff. So I kind of sorted those, and as we were putting away some more of like the fall decor, like rearranged totes and stuff. So and then a lot of the Christmas stuff was just kind of put together. Like I know I went through and purged some stuff of our Christmas and holiday decor, but we still had a lot. And then I had probably 2 bags of stuff that from the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 months of when we went thrifting, I would get a couple new Christmas things here or there from the thrift store. So I was excited to kind of see everything together before we start to decorate each room. This one was mostly gift bags and our stockings, and then a couple of the Christmas movies, the newer ones that I got this past year. This was my Christmas jacket. I was seeing if it still fits me 7 months pregnant. It does. Yay. So yeah, we're taking down more of our regular decor and our fall decor. And like I said, we rearranged a couple of these totes several times, and all of our Thanksgiving linens, like our kitchen towels and the tablecloth and stuff, are being washed. So we have to wait for those, and we can wrap up some of these more like ceramic type decor. And then I gotta clear that top of Kingston's kennel off. I was coming to see if this would work here. Like, nope, the nail doesn't come out far enough, but that's okay. I liked it better here anyway, because Chad's going to put a green light in our porch light. So that'll be all festive. So just kind of showing you where I put our groupings of things. So flowers and cups on the island. We found Kingston's old Santa suit that doesn't fit him anymore because he's too big. And we put it on Aqua, our cat. So yeah, I set up that little organization over there in that corner on that new wall shelf that Chad got. But then we were like, oh, the only plugins over there. Like, that's kind of a bummer. It'll cover up all of that decor shelf, but whatever. And then he got it up and he's like, it covers the TV. So I'm cleaning up this area because we're going to put it back over here. This is where we had it last year. It's just in front of that electrical closet, and that's where we've been storing our cleaning stuff, like the vacuum and the broom and stuff. So we'll have to like store that in the pantry or something during Christmas while the tree's up, but we ended up moving it back to the original spot. But that means that shelf will be exposed for the decor too. This shelf was disgusting. I thought that'd be pretty satisfying to watch. I didn't record the whole entire top because I had to stretch in the one hand with the camera. It just wasn't working out. But I did clean it all. So I'm getting these out. I think I'm going to do the nutcrackers over here. I want to do the town over on top of Kingston's kennel, but I just wasn't sure if we'll be able to fit it all. So yeah, and then some of this was baked goods and extras that I saved for gifts, friends' gifts. And then the lights, the flowers, and the cups were all on the island. And then the rest of the decor was on the dining room table, including the little town setup. And probably half of our town we had purchased this past year. Every time we saw something for a good price at the thrift store. And then we also got like a big casino last year on clearance. And the kids were super excited about that. I'm just organizing these with size, and like two of them look like they could be brothers, so I put those next to each other. And then I thought it'd be cool, just they all have different skin tones and they just look like a bunch of cool guys. I love nutcrackers. That's one of my favorite Christmas decor items. Chad's is snowmen. He's always liked snowmen. And then I saw how dirty this tote was, so I had to wash that too. Probably all of the totes could go for a good washing, but that one was specifically dirty. Yeah, and then Vivian loves bears, so she's very into bears. I was just showing you the decor that I put in that front room. So I hung that nutcracker sign up, and that has like pink but reds, like very vibrant colors. So I was trying to pair everything that had similar colors and vibes, like the pinky stuff, in that foyer, so we can like make everything kind of coexist. I don't know. That top shelf, though, that little cup or whatever, I was like, it needs flowers or something in it. And I'm going to probably go back and just add, and I have to cut those tags off too, but I'm just setting things in place because it was getting late and it was a long day. We got the tree up. The kids are tired, but they're excited. We ended up not decorating the tree last night. We're going to do that in the next video. But Vivian had her white tree we took upstairs for the playroom. It's for the kids. She started decorating it. And so I moved this shelf over so it could go higher up. And you could see it from out the window and just more on eye level for the kids. We did the tree up here last year. We used their play table, but I guess their play table is kind of broke, so we need to fix that. But this worked out well anyway. So All of these little ornaments and stuff, like these big ones, like the milkshake and the pretzel and stuff, those in the little gingerbread house were all on clearance last year at like the 75 or even 90% off. We bought a bunch of them for the white tree because we knew we liked the light colors. And so these little ones that we used to fill in last year, because it was a box of them we put together just for the white tree. Vivian put them up, but she has a little pink tree that we got. She wanted for her own room. So I told her she could use that because we have enough ornaments for this tree now, which is exciting. But yeah, the star and the tree skirt were from previous years. And the white tree we just got last year was our first year having it. Chad always wanted a white tree. He loves the white trees. I do love them. It's very pretty, but I just I need to have the traditional tree in the house too. Like I wouldn't want it in my living room, but I love it for the playroom, for the kids. It's very fun and pretty. And all the ornaments that they've picked out and collected just look really pretty on it. So I cleaned up a little bit, put another couple decor pillows, probably add another blanket and stuff up there, but it looks better. Yeah, and then I rearranged those, got stuff kind of grouped together. This is the pillows and decor. And then this is all the other decor that we have out. So I'm taking some of this more natural and the gold stuff in here for our bedroom. I'm going to do that in the next video, but I'm just putting it all together, as well as my Nutcracker blanket and Chad's Christmas shirts and stuff. And then I thought these were really small little decors that would be really cute in the shelf above the toilet. I already put that new snowman there. I got him in Bangor for Juniper's ultrasound. We were at the thrift store and I saw it. It was really cool. I love stained glass type stuff, so definitely my vibe. But yeah, and then these candles looked very similar to the greens in those little ornaments, so I thought that would look cute. And I have a little, I don't know what you call it, little organizer thing. I'm going to add to that corner in the sink, but I was just trying to put things that were together so that we could clear this table off and still use it for the next day for eating and all of that. So this old record, my grandparents love Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. He sang their wedding song, not at their wedding, but they just love Kenny Rogers. Did not see how dirty those shelves were until I saw this video back. I'm kind of why did I put everything up there? But I wanted to get it off the shelf so we could do dishes the next morning. And I'm definitely going back and cleaning those shelves. So you'll see that in the next video, some little satisfying clean. And then I'll rearrange the shelves. I'm just putting them up there so they're out of the way, but they're the items that I want for the kitchen. The really bright, kind of retro looking, Christmassy decor is what I want the kitchen area to be. That tea kettle's new. I got it this year, so I'm excited to decorate with that and use it. But yeah, just getting everything up and out of the way now that we've organized. This is crafting, for gifts and stuff. And then these are more kitchen items. I love that new towel. It's so cute. And for $1, that's not bad. And then so now I'm collecting the flowers and I'm trying to figure out what rooms I want them in. This has more of that burgundy red, which matches this pillow that I got last year. I haven't styled with it yet, but it matches the back of my mother-in-law's quilt she made us. I think it was Chad and I's first year together, our second Christmas. So we we started technically dating in like the beginning of December. So maybe it was our second Christmas together, but and these are little candle holder snowmen. I've got to get candles for this train. I thought would be cute up here. It needs something else, but again, just getting stuff kind of where I want it, and then in the next video, the next day, I can go back and put a little extra cleaning in a couple spots, and then some extra decor, plus the lights. I feel like lights and garland make such a big difference. I put those there because I'm like, maybe I'll use those at my station, but I decided not to later on. But I have another baby appointment in the next morning, so I was just trying to get things set aside so breakfast wasn't crazy, dishes in the morning wasn't crazy, and then when we get back from that appointment, we can all just finish decorating, do the tree, and I want to decorate my bedroom and clean that, get that festive, and yeah. They all fit. I got them set up over there and they all fit. I do need some type of like white cloth to put underneath, but showing you all of our ornaments. I laid them out. A lot of homemade ornaments, a lot that were just gifted to us. And I try to put a new ornament in the kids' stockings every year. That's something we do tradition-wise. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed night.